God delight in it, and the Lamb is the light thereof. Hey, Jesus Christ is the light tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, here's my lamp tonight is what He is. Hey, you know what? I may go home and it may not be a light in the house on tonight, but I know Jesus Christ walks with me is what He does.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful.
Bless the name of
I
God.
tell people this all the time. I may have said it here. Don't you ever, and I'll tell you, and this is a warning, don't you ever say that Jesus Christ is a part of your life. He is your life.
Amen.
If He is a part of your life, then there's something missing. Is what there
Amen.
is. There's something in there that shouldn't be in your life. Is what there should be. He is my life. Is what He is. He went on here and he said, "And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it, and the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor to it. And the gates of hell and the gates of it shall not be shut up at all by day." Hey, you know what? We're going to be able to come and go. We're going to be able to come and go is what it is. Hey, there's going to be no restrictions what they are. You know what? I'm not going to have to set an appointment and say I've got to go preach somewhere. I'm not going to have to worry I've got a funeral to take care of. You know what? There'll be no pain. There'll be no sorrow. There'll be no death. That's what they want. The only thing there'll be in heaven is nothing but love. Nothing but love. You know what the world's missing today? The world's missing two things: compassion and love. That's what this book is based on right here. Compassion and love is what it is and everything. If people today would be, and I'm going to look at this in a sense to it, and as a Christian standpoint, if we as Christians today would be what God has called us to be today, let me tell you something. We would probably see more in our church today is what we would. We really would. Let me tell you something. My dad's 84 years old. Week before last, or about 3 weeks ago, I had to go to Phelps. He's unsaved. He called over to the house. "Oh, you missed church." "No, I don't, Dad. I'm going to Phelps tonight." He doesn't pick the Bible up. He's unsaved. But he watches my life. He looks at my life as what he does. And Connie's also is what he does. That's what I'm saying. There's people today that's watching your life today.
Yeah.
They're not picking up their Bible, but they're looking at you is what they're doing tonight. What do they see tonight? Do they see the light of Jesus in you? Do you shine tonight for the Lord and everything? That's a question each one of us have to answer for ourselves again. It's what it is. Connie can't shine for me. I can't shine for her. She can't do the work for the Lord for me, and I can't do it for her. God has called us all.
Yeah.
God has called us all. It's what He's done. Each and every bit. Sister Jennifer, God blesses her. She sings for the Lord. Hey, if God gives you a job just to be here to open the door, do it.
Amen.
Do what God has called you to do.
Yeah.
Because I believe in my heart, if you can't do what He's called you to do, He's not going to bless you with anything else, church. Look what He said here also. He said, "And the gates of hell shall not be shut up at all by day, and there shall be no night there, and they shall bring the glory and honor out of the nations, into it. And there shall be in no wise enter into it anything that defileth, neither whatsoever worketh abomination, or maketh a lie, but that which are written in the Lamb's book of life." See, that's two separate statements right there is what it is. It stops there, and really it goes on again. Sin has never been in heaven. Sin never will enter the heaven is what it won't. It can't get in there is what it can't. If your name's written in the Lamb's book of life, guess what? You're going home. Look what he said here in chapter 22, because these two go together. That's what I want to bring them into now. He said, "And He showed me a pure river of water of life, clear as crystal, proceeding out of the throne of God and of the Lamb." He said also here, "In the midst of the trees of it, and on either side of the river, was there the tree of life, that which bare 12 manner of fruits, and yielded her fruit every month, and the leaves of the trees were for the healing of the nations. And there shall be no more curse, but the throne of God and of the Lamb shall be in it, and His servants shall serve Him." Hey, one of these days, guess what? There won't be any curse upon the land. There won't be a curse anymore is what there won't. When Satan and his angels fall on us, and those that reject God are cast in to eternal hell, guess what? That's it for them. That's it. And you know what? For you and I, when we get into heaven, that's it. That's it. I mean, you know, hey, I'm there good. I'm permanent. That's what I am. And that's what I want to be. But look what he said here too. He said, "And they shall see His face, and His name shall be in their forehead." You know what? We're going to be recognized as a child of God. We're going to be recognized as what we are. He went on here to say here also, he said, "And He said unto me, these sayings are faithful and true." See, he said that again. I'm telling you tonight, you better write it down. You better mark it down, because God's coming back.